Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota. I appreciate the questions. Keep them coming because it definitely helps me to create content that's going to make life easier on actually a lot of people. So the question that I'm going to answer today is that somebody had in there and said, how do you set an intersection on a Toyota map? So what I'm going to show you here is how you set your intersection and a couple other things on the map while we're at it. So I'm going to show you a few things here, and what I want to show you is this is probably going to be your home screen that you're going to be seeing. If you have a newer one, it's going to be a little bit different. I'll do a video on the newer one as well, so you can kind of see the difference, but you're going to notice a lot of the principles are the same. So this basically being one of the home screens that you can see. Sometimes you'll have your phone down here. Usually you will. This one's particularly got the weather. It says 88, and I think that's lying because it's hot. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you can hit your map, pull your map full screen. If you don't want to do it that way, you can always hit your apps button, navigation, hit your maps to full screen. All right. Have this button, dest, means destination. Once you get in here, you can hit address. You can select your state, which we're in Tennessee, right? So you can select your state, select your city, street address. It's pretty easy to go through. I'm not doing this video to show you how to set an address. I'm doing this video to show you how to set an intersection. But I'm also going to show you point of interest, right? Point of interest, you can go category near here. You can find dining. You can see, I want barbecue. Boom. And then there's all your barbecue joints in that. And that's the direction from where you are headed and the distance to how far they are. So if you're doing your POIs, that'll show you point of interest, by the way, is what POI stands for. So you can sort by distance, you can sort by something else. Say I want to sort by name. Boom, you can sort by name, and then it's going to show you different things. So realize if the arrow is pointing backwards and you're driving down the highway, chances are you've already passed it. So always watch for something that might be ahead, something, if it's over, you're about to cross, an intersection, you'll see that it's to your right. So it'll give you a lot of that information. That's on your point of interest, all right? So, and you can also see there's other things. So emergency, if you want to find a hospital, boom, you can find hospitals, or you can find, medical centers, things like that. Those types of things there. Fire stations, you can find a fire station, anything that's, like that, of course. So, and you always could do near here, stuff like that, right? So anyway, I'm going to pop back over here. Previous destinations, if you've had a previous destination you put in, that's always great. And then you can see that. So if you have address book, so anybody that's in your phone, a web search, you can see all of that. Emergency, boom, you can see anything real fast that way. And then boom, here we go. Intersection, right? So now I'll also show map. You can pick on the map, by the way. I'm going to show you back on the intersection here in a second. Coordinates, you can enter the actual northwest. You can enter all of the coordinates if you know what the coordinates are. Very few people will ever use that button, just so you guys know. If you use that button, you're probably I don't know, pilot, military, something, but very rarely are you gonna go, I'm at 34 east, whatever you're at. I don't know, but very few people are gonna do that. But here we go. Intersection. All right, so I'm in Tennessee. I want to go to an intersection. All right, what's the street name? All right, well, we're going to do right where we're at here so you can see it. So I'm going to start typing, and Broadway is right where we're at. And you see the letters start to go away, right? All right, so there's Broadway. It's going to give me the opportunity to do that, and then I'm just going to hit 14th Street. All right, so we're going to do 14th and then Nashville. So Broadway and 14th. Boom. So now I've set it. So now here's the coordinates if you decided you wanted to do that. But you can see we're right here, and there's our coordinate, Broadway and 14th Street. 14th Street runs right alongside of this highway here. And if you hit go, now do you want to set the destination on the bridge? Sure. Why not? So it shows that you're on a bridge. So then you can hit okay.
Will start now.
And it's going to take you there. It'll show you where you're going, and it'll show you all of that. So very easy to use an intersection. So if you know where you're going, and I mean, you can hit destination again, come back. Actually, and by the way, I'm going to show you this too. So if you don't want to go there, delete destination. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes. Boom, it's gone. Destination's gone. Now we're going to hit this again, right? And you can hit go home if you have your home set. You can hit this. It's not set. You want to set it? Yes. All right. Well, let's set it to current location. All right. So you've set preset destination, right? To current location. You can adjust location, whatever. Hit enter and select a position. Once you select this position, now you can change the name. All right. So if you want to change that, you can put and then hit OK. And then it's going to show you Toyota, right? And do you want to show the name on the map? Yes. It'll show, and you can hit edit. You can move it around. I'm going to push us back right to where we were. It'll be right there. So I'd moved us a little bit. Then hit OK. And you've set your preset destination, right, to Toyota. Hit OK, and you have 4 of 5 free, right? So now you can come back down and you have this flagged here, right? So when you hit this, it's going to come up there. Oops. When you hit that, do you want to go directly or do you want to add it to your route? Go directly. Your destination's been set to Toyota, so you can see where you're at. Destinations you're nearby, blah blah blah, right? So you can see all of that is very easy to do. So you can set destinations in there. You can go back, do another intersection, right? So you want to do or a freeway entrance, right? You want to do a freeway entrance. Let's go for 65, which is near here. So I-65 north, and let's go for an entrance. Enter an entrance name. I don't have a clue. Let's do church, or there, Concord. All right, there we go. So I just start typing, you're going to find something, right? So they're I-65 north at Concord, and I just hit the button there. But you guys got the idea of how I was doing that there. So if you want to go back, you can intersection freeway 65 north entrance, and we'll go the same way I just had it, Concord. Boom, go directly, right? So now you're going to set it there. It's going to show you how to get there, right? And show little things that are popping up. So this is just a very easy way to use your system, right? And if you hit this, it's going to
next right, and then
tell you which way to go. All right. So it's telling you how to get there. Down here, it'll tell you how many minutes, or sorry, how many miles and how many minutes, right? You can always hit that button and you can change that. So it'll tell you what time you're going to get there, how many miles. It'll show you all of that type of stuff, right? So 13 minutes, 13 miles, 17 minutes, right? It shows your next turn. So it'll show all of that for you. So, also, it will usually show you on your screen that as well, all right? So it'll show you that on your screen, okay? So, but anyway, so showing you how to use your map, how to set your intersection, how to set your destinations, how to name your destinations, right? And then anytime you do that, you're going to have a flag in there, right? You can even go into a web search, but you're going to have your phone hooked up for your web search, right? Any previous destinations would show up. You can definitely go into address and start typing. All of those are very, very easy ways to jump through and set destinations. Now, I have had people before where this go home, and this, somebody's played with this before, so it actually is going to give you an address when you hit go home, but where it said that it wasn't set. And I've had people before where they will say that, you know, I don't want it to come to my address. Well, that's fine. So let's hit a city. You know, we'll hit Nashville, right? So we're going to come over here, and then street name, let's just say Broadway, just because we're right here. Oops. So there's Broadway. Excuse me. House number's 1525 is our address here. All right. So now it shows where we're going to go. Confirm destination, right? And you can hit go directly, add your route. You can hit all of this stuff, right? Now, when you set your home destination and you want to set it, there's actually a way that you can go in here and you can set your destination to, or actually here, I'll show you. You can do it like this right here. This one's not set, right? So when you're setting your home or any of that, you can say, well, I plan on coming back here later. So the destination I want to set is not an address, not a point of interest, and not previous. I want to set current location. When you set current location, it's going to set right where you're at. So whatever map coordinates you're at. So if you go, if you want to be somewhere and you're saying, all right, I'm almost home and I don't want to have my home set as my destination for whatever reason, then you get to that closest intersection that you want. You set that as your home location, and then if you're in a different state and you hit go home, it's sending you to that intersection. Chances are once you get close, you're going to know that you're close to that particular location. You're not going to need directions the rest of the way home, right? So all of those things are fun. All of those things are great. Like I said, this one's on the Highlander, but there's a lot of Toyota systems that are the very same as this. So if this is the system you have, that's the way to use it. The other systems are similar, but I'll make videos on the other ones as well, just to give you those answers. So hopefully I have answered your question for how you set to a destination on your radio system here. So I hope that I've done what I've done for you guys all the time here, and then let me know if you guys need anything else. Definitely like, subscribe. I appreciate every one of you guys, and appreciate you guys watching the videos. Let me know if there's any other questions you have. I'm bound to make you a video to answer it, because it's a little bit easier to do this than to type and tell you exactly how to do it. That one's a hard way to type, right? But I can show you very easily with the destinations and everything else there. So a little bit more about learning how to use the maps on your Toyota, and definitely let me know if you guys have any other questions. Once again, Steve Westby with Toyota. You want to come down, buy a car, want to come to Nashville, definitely let me know. Always reach out to me at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com, buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. Like, subscribe. Appreciate every one of you guys. Hope you have a great day. We will see you guys soon. Bye.